Hey guys, welcome back to another Tamro College Dungeon Guide. I am Berserk Zod. Today we are going to be doing a guide on Wayrest 2. It's a pretty easy dungeon. We'll go over everything you need to know to get you through it though if you haven't done it before. Okay, or if you've been away from the game for a while. So first thing first here, we're going to get some ads. There's going to be something very important here, so make damn sure that you kill the ad that's down here. And the reason for that is because there's a particular door before one of the bosses in this dungeon that would get bugged. There are a lot of times an ad will get stuck under this grate. Make sure that you kill that ad, or when you get to the door, you'll just be continually stuck in combat and it sucks. It's the same Wayrest 1, except in Wayrest 1 version, it's like a alligator. But yeah, so that first ad pull there, then you're going to do this ad pull here. As far as this dungeon, there's not really anything you need to focus. Everything is pretty standard. As far as ad goes, pretty standard. There's not really any elites. There's one or two bone colossuses, which are really obvious, and I'll point them out. You obviously want to kill them, make them a priority. Although, again, they're not super deadly. There's even a boss bone colossus in here who's not even really hard. Yeah, we're going to go this way. So, oops, I almost fell there. So kill the ads there and then kill the ads here. And then you're going to come over this way. You're going to get one more ad pull. And then you're going to get another ad pull. And they're going to get the boss. So we are going to go over here. We're going to go over here. Kill these ads. Again, there's not anything you really have to focus. Just try and just manage all this stuff. Just like pull it in. For the DPS as a tank. As a DPS, just... like I said, just focus your AoEs. You don't really have to focus a specific ad. Focus your AoEs and then healer, obviously heal. That was really cool, actually. Yeah, that's it as far as this ad pull goes. So now what we're gonna have now is if somebody has the quest, these two NPCs are gonna have a chit chat, and then this door will open automatically. It takes a second. It gets a little confusing. You start walking around like, where am I supposed to go? You just gotta wait on this. These two NPCs who quit having their conversation, the door will open. Alright. Come on, guys. Open the door. Alright, cool. So you're going to get a bone colossus here. What I suggest you do is range taunt this thing and wait. Look like that's what... Nope, they pulled them all together. So what you can do, you can pull them all together like they just did. Pull them all together like they just did. If you're a little more inexperienced group, you can just pull the bone colossus in the hallway, kill him, and then kill the rest of the ads. Either way is fine. These guys are a little more experienced, I think. I'm with the randoms. I'm always with randoms when I do these. Oops, I just fell. But yeah, you can pull, like I said, you can pull them together, or you can pull them in the hallway. All right, first boss, guys. So what's going to happen here is I'm going to do this. So to start this boss fight, you have to do the two pillars. So I did that pillar, so hopefully somebody will go do that one. So then what you do is as a tank, you just tank the boss right here. This boss won't really do anything to you. You have to worry about. So tank the boss right here. As a DPS, you can stack near the boss. Try and stay stacked up with your other DPS. Don't stand in that. That's AoE. That's nasty. The only other thing you got to worry about with this boss is whenever the boss does that, it'll pick one person up. You want one person to go to one pillar and one person to go to the other pillar, and you activate the pillar to get the person dropped on the ground again. If you don't do that, it will kill the person she picked up. You got about 20 seconds. Other than that, just tank the boss right here. Don't move him. Don't move her. Don't stand in those. Those will stack, by the way. Do you see how that's stacked? So you see there's a third one now. You got to be careful as a tank that if you're going to face tank her like that, you don't get stuck under like 4 or 5 of those and then suddenly get one-shotted. I've had that happen before. Other than that, on that boss, as a DPS, like I said, just don't stand in the AoE. And as someone in that fight, just a member of a group in that fight, if someone gets picked up, you see the purple tethers, go to one of the pillars and just activate it to get that person dropped down again. Let's go do this extra boss. There's an extra boss back here. Go to this extra boss real quick. So there's a boss back here. There's not a reason to do this boss unless you have the quest. It doesn't count for the pledge. I'm gonna do it so I can show you guys. There's an extra boss back here. This person also wants some extra loot, so that's another good reason to do it. Combat, I think, is it Combat Physician? I think drops from here. It's not the worst set in the world. I wouldn't run it on my healer, but you can. It's an extra set for your toolkit. Cool. So this is the boss. Just grab him. Honestly, grab him. Just turn him around. Turn him around over here. He's gonna spawn some ads. When he spawns the ads, kill him, and then block that. Cleave. You want to tank him away from the group so that he doesn't get everyone cleaved. Other than that, that's it. Just tank and spank him. If you're a DPS, don't stand in front of him because he's going to cleave you like that. And if you're a healer, stack behind the DPS over there. That's it. Like I said, easy boss. Not everyone does it. It's not needed for the hard mode pledge. It's just extra gear. All right. So we're going to go over here. So this is the first, or this is the actual second. He's like a mini boss, I guess. He's up there. Ulgarg the Risen. All right, cool. So we're going to kill the ads here first. Try not to pull the boss if you can. You just don't want to deal with all of this at the same time. So kill the ads here. Again, there's nothing you really got to focus here. You just kind of got to get it done. We're going to kill some ads. I will actually pull the boss down here. I'm going to pull him down. Not. Oh, man. All right. I'm going to pull him right here. So first mechanic, that you have to CC break it. So this boss is going to put fire on the ground, and he's going to put fire on the ground based on that. So he's going to fear everyone in the group individually, and wherever you run, you're going to put fire on the ground. So you want to CC break it as fast as possible. He will fear you for 1 or 2 seconds. You can't not get fire on the ground. Other than that, as a DPS or healer, don't stand in that. And there's the CC. There we go. He's dead. Other than that, he does a heavy attack. You want to obviously block that as a tank. As a DPS or healer, it's really, really important as DPS you CC break that fear. And as a healer, Breath of Life and Burst Heals are going to be your friend during that fight because everyone is going to get feared everywhere. Other than that, it's it. This boss is the next actual boss. That last boss was a bit of a mini boss. On this boss, he won't move from this spot, so you can tank him right here. Well, he will move from this spot. He's going to teleport, but he won't chase you around. So tank him here. As a DPS, just stack on this boss, and a healer, you stack with the group. Everyone drop all your damage and stuff here. So what's going to happen here is he's gonna put those little bombs on the ground you saw, and he's going to put some lich crystals up. Don't stand in that, although again, they don't do a ton of damage. Ignore the ads. Ignore the ads. You can actually just kill this boss. So what's going to happen here, we might actually have enough DPS to burn him. He's going to teleport. He'll probably teleport at like 10%. He's going to teleport across the room. So do you see this? He teleports across the room, and then he does damage. He'll always teleport here. And then he does a damage tether on each member of the group. So what you want to do is if you don't have enough DPS to burn him before he teleports, when he teleports, have everyone stack up like right here and just drop all your ults and all your healing and stuff, and you'll be fine. Like I said, the ads, you can chain the ads in. You can largely ignore the ads. You can largely ignore them if you want to. If not, you can just chain them in. He'll just keep spawning the ads, which is why I say just ignore them. But other than that, the boss doesn't do a lot of hard mechanics. The tether used to be kind of terrifying. It's not really now. But yeah, just stay stacked up as possible during that fight, and just heal and DPS. Sorry guys, got a bit of a cold. All right. So again, we're gonna have an ad pull in here. You're not gonna get any. You're not gonna get anything you necessarily need to focus. You just gotta kill the ads. This is boss up here, by the way. So when you pull these ads, pull them down here. Don't pull them up here. So we're gonna get some more ads here and a boss. I'll taunt the boss. What I actually like to do is taunt the boss over here. I like to taunt this boss like in this hallway here. So that way when he backs up, so he's going to do a mechanic now, you're going to see it. So he's going to back up and he's going to put some ghosts out. So the reason I like to tank this boss here, that's his only mechanic you got to worry about, is he's going to spawn some ghosts, and each ghost can hit a group member for a significant amount of damage. So if you tank him here, your group members have more room to basically, like you see, like that guy died. He got one-shotted. Your group members have more than enough room typically to get away from the boss when he does that. That guy didn't, obviously, but that's okay. It happens. And there's an ad here still. Did I just crash? All right. That ad just like gave up long life. Really weird. All right, cool. So you're gonna get ads here around this corner, and then you're gonna get ads around the next corner. So you're gonna get ads right here. You're gonna get ads around the next corner. So what we're gonna do actually is we're gonna pull all this stuff over here. You can pull them one at a time. I'm not going to. I'm gonna pull them all now. Just died there. You can pull them all together if you want. You can pull them separately. Just depends. I almost died there being goofy. All right. So again, kill the ads. There's nothing you really gotta focus here. Stop here. Kill this, and then pull the rest of the room. We'll see what they do. They might just go pull the rest of it anyway. I like to kill this guy ahead of time. I don't like to. Do we pull the rest of the room? Yeah, we did. That's all right. That's fine. I'm gonna blow Warren. So what you can do here is you can pull this room in two pieces. Let's see. Nope, he's gonna pull the rest. Okay, cool. So I gotta go. So I gotta go get the rest of these ads. So you can pull this room in two different pulls, or you can do it like they just did and pull them all at the same time. It doesn't really matter. Let's see me trying. Like if you have enough damage, you can see we just absolutely destroyed everything. I suggest if you're a newer group that you don't do that. You aggro everything here at the bridge, and then you aggro everything over there afterwards. It just depends. If you're a more experienced group and you're confident you're healing in your DPS, you can. As a tank, just try your best to grab everything. It's not perfect. You're not going to grab all like 55 of those ads. You can do things like talons them and CC them and stuff. All right, so last ad pull here, and then we're not going to pull any more ads, and I'll explain why. Basically, the boss for the hard mode for this, there's no scroll, so what you have to do is you have to pull the ads once the boss is pulled and aggroed. So what you want to do is you want to chill here. You don't want to kill these. You can kill these. I wouldn't. You can completely ignore those ads. So wait until the bosses spawn. And then what you do is you'll have the tank aggro the boss. You're going to see like a black like smoky thing come down. So you aggro the boss, and then you aggro the ads, and you kill the ads once the boss is aggroed. That's key, or you will not get the... You have to kill 15 zombies during that boss encounter. So now that they're aggroed, they'll pull the skeletons over and we'll bomb everything. That's that. And then once the ads are dead, they're dead. You don't have to worry about them anymore. They won't respawn. And that'll do it. Yep. All right, cool. So I'm going to pull this boss over here. So what I suggest you do is tank them together. I don't know where the other one went. Where did the archer go? Oh, there she is. Jesus Christ. All right. So tank these guys together. Just like this. Tank them together. So the couple things here now that we've now my brain's kind of caught up. So we're going to get a phase here. We're going to get some ads. They do this they do this periodically. They're going to spawn some ads. Drop AoE ults and stuff if you have them. Dawnbreakers, whatever. Not really hard. You just tank them all together. So now the bosses are back. So a couple things. He's going to do a conal like so that. I typically pick a random direction. It's a poison dot. If you get it on you, don't worry about it. Block the heavy attack, that heavy attack. And then the only thing you gotta worry about is he does that little circle swoopy thing. Make sure that if he does that, you block it because it'll knock you down. That will knock you down. The archer will do an arrow spray. You want to block that or step out of it if you're if you're a DPS. If you're a tank, you can just face tank this. They're dead. So okay, so again, he'll do a heavy attack. The two-hander will do a heavy attack. You saw it. He'll do the swipey swipe, the circle thing, block that, it's a knockdown, and then he does the poison like conal thing in front of him. Step out of that if you're DPS. As a tank, you just basically face tank them together. And then the archer will do an arrow spray. The little purple or the little blue circle you saw, one of them will get a shield, one of them won't. So if one of them gets a shield, you would have damaged the other one. If they both have shields, they're stacked together, you just damage them together. But other than that, that's it. I really like the monster set that drops in here. It's Malabeth Scorcher. It's when you take damage, you have a 6% chance to create a beam that steals 5,800 health, which is damage. It damages the other person for 6 seconds. And while that beam is active, you get major vitality, which is increased healing received by 30%. As an 8 meter, the beam breaks if the enemy moves further than 8 meters away. It's every 6 seconds. It's pretty good. It used to be really good in PvP. It's still not terrible. Like on a Nightblade tank. But that's it, guys. And then, like I said, and then the ads, like every 35 or 40 seconds, they'll spawn ads. But that's it, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you like my guide, feel free to like the video, subscribe to my channel. I put out videos every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. ESO guides, build guides, dungeon guides. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.